Panda! Hello, I'm Alex, also known as Mr. Panda.
And I'm Tifa, also known as Crystal Dragon.
And today we'll be talking about E3! So, E3 is next week, E3 being one of the biggest gaming expos in the world. And we are excited because it's basically our annual hype holiday to see what new games are coming out. And of course, we're looking forward to Nintendo's big E3 spotlight for 2017. And yeah, we're excited because the Switch had just come out.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can see it from our channel. There are a lot of fun Switch videos already, reviews and Let's Plays. So we want to see what's next on the horizon. Of course, we can expect things on, say, Super Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Fire Emblem Warriors coming out soon. We might even get more information on the upcoming ARMS and Splatoon 2. Nintendo might even say something a little about the information that we just learned from the Pokemon Direct, including Pokken Tournament Deluxe and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But what else is in store? E3 is the place for big surprises, and so the two of us have come up with 5 predictions each for what Nintendo will do for their E3 spotlight next week.
So with our 5 predictions, we've ranked them from most likely to least likely. Now keep in mind, these are not rumors or facts. These are just kind of fun things that we put together, you know, ideas that we would like to see. Again, these are not real unless Nintendo makes them a reality next week.
So why don't we start with your first prediction? So this is your most likely prediction from Nintendo's E3 2017.
Alright, so prediction number 1 from Tifa. So I think it'd be really cool if Nintendo made rainbow colored Joy-Cons. They're sort of already moving in that direction. You know, we got the red and blue, now they have these neon yellow ones. I just want to see a whole rainbow spectrum of all different colors that you can mix and match. I think that would be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it probably won't make them any cheaper than they are now, but So I'd like to see pink, purple,
Pink's not
indigo.
in the rainbow.
Yeah, it is. Well, I guess it's not, but I like pink. So I'd like to see pink. Because, you know, why not? You know, bright, happy colors, green. Like, not the neon yellowish one, but like more like a...
Yeah. More like normal colors.
Yeah, normal colors.
Not
or
neon.
Even like a pastel kind of aqua
that'd be
green.
nice.
That would be pretty. I think that would look nice.
I would like to see more amiibo.
Hey!
Actually, I'm just pretty sure that there are going to be more amiibo. We always see more amiibo after these Nintendo Directs, and what I would like to see most is amiibo from ARMS. You know, the new punching game coming out. Thanks for that. So I think that, you know, we have Splatoon amiibo already. We have Animal Crossing. You know, we're getting all these other amiibo. I think we should see ARMS as the next one to receive amiibo, and we can have one for, you know, at least 5 of the characters, if not all the characters. Like, I'd love to see a Spring Man amiibo, a
Ribbon Girl.
Amiibo. The Min.
I like Min.
Min,
She's
Twin
cool.
Tail, Bark and Bite. Let's see some amiibo from ARMS. I'd also like to see Emblem Fire Emblem. I'd like to see Fire Emblem amiibo too. Specifically for Fire Emblem Warriors, because I'm really excited about that game.
Yeah.
And I always thought Hyrule Warriors should have amiibo. So why not have Fire Emblem Warriors amiibo? Then we could have an amiibo for Chrom, or like Lynn, and Elliewood. And then we could also just get some more new amiibo for, like, you know, our favorites like Lucina, Ike, Marth.
Yeah, because
Roy.
why not? They need more amiibo of those characters.
Yeah, I'll buy them. I'll buy them.
I'm sure we will.
As you know, I am a very big amiibo collector. So yeah, I'll buy them. Okay, let's move on to our next prediction.
All right, so my next prediction, I would really like to see the Switch have streaming services available like there are in other consoles like Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll. I'd love to be able to watch those.
Funimation now.
Funimation. I'd love to be able
Make it
to
happen.
watch those directly from the Switch and make that our primary system when we want to watch things. That would be really cool. So I hope they bring that functionality to the Switch.
More anime on Switch.
Yes, more anime,
More anime on Switch. So my next prediction is, well, we've already seen Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we are now seeing Pokken Tournament Deluxe, or DX. So I think that the next one to receive a deluxe version is Super Smash Brothers. So I think we'll get Super Smash Brothers Deluxe for Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I think that we'll just get new characters and stages. I think it would be great if they just combined everything that was in the 3DS version and the Wii U version into, one package. And it works because the Switch is already like a cross between portable and, console system. So why not just have them all combined into one?
Yeah.
So yeah, all of the stages that were, exclusive to both, Smash Run and Smash Tour, I'd love to see that. And I'd love to see at least 5 new characters. We're getting that much in Pokken Tournament Deluxe, so 5 characters. And here are my 5 characters. Whoa, bonus! So I'd like to see the Inklings. Okay, so maybe like a boy, girl, like sort of like the Villager, where you can switch between them. From Splatoon, of course. Arms, again. I want to see someone from Arms. I'm probably Springman or maybe Ribbon Girl as an alternate. How they had the Wii Fit trainer.
Yeah, cool.
Different people. I would also like to see Ice Climbers. Please bring them back.
Ice Climbers?
Yeah, please bring them back. I missed Ice Climbers. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I think someone from Fire Emblem Echoes would be good. The new Fire Emblem Echoes that just came out.
Silicon.
One of them, or maybe both of them, or maybe they could also be like the Ice Climbers. Yeah. Actually, all of these characters could theoretically be the Ice Climber. Just have them tethered. The Arms people already tethered. Just tether them all. Then we can have like 100 characters on screen. And then finally, my third party character surprise would be Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series.
Ooh,
yeah. Some whip action. It could be Konami's, replacing Snake. And I really think that it would coincide well with the Netflix animated series for Castlevania.
Ooh, yeah.
Which kind of looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's pretty cool.
So that is my prediction for Smash Brothers Switch.
All right, so my number 3 prediction would be, I hope they make a remake for Skyward Sword for the Switch. Because Nintendo has already been doing this with some of the older Zelda games. Like for the Wii U, they made an HD remake of Wind Waker, and then with Twilight Princess, which is one of my favorite Zelda games. So it's really awesome to be able to replay those games in HD graphics, plus, some extras and improvements. So I'd really like to replay Skyward Sword on an HD system with nice graphics and hopefully some updates and improvements as well. For example, I'd like them to simplify or maybe even eliminate altogether the tier collecting in the Silent Realm, because that was painful, let's face it. Some of the other filler stuff like Tad Tones, the stealth section in the volcano, like all those things were just really painful. So if they could take those away or at least just, simplify them, make it easier to get through, that would be great.
Would they still have motion control though? Because that was a big part of Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I mean probably, because the Joy-Cons do have
They do,
motion
yeah. You
controls,
could use, yeah.
So I don't
technically
see,
better, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
We could even have some HD Rumble games. Like Link has to see how many balls are inside his sword before he swings.
Yeah, exactly.
At the
That's right.
Dekubaba.
And I'd like to have an option to just use a Pro Controller if I don't feel like swinging
I like it.
around. So that would be good too.
I like it.
Yeah.
So my next prediction, moving away from Zelda, is I actually would like to see Donkey Kong Country Returns come to the Nintendo Switch. I want a new one, so not just a remake of the Wii 1 or the Wii U version, Tropical Freeze. I think we should have one where Donkey Kong and, all the other Kongs like Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky, instead of going through a frozen landscape, they have to go through a fiery landscape or something just heated up. Like we could have think Super Mario Sunshine with the Donkey Kong Country twist. So they could be going to volcanoes, hot caverns, resort spas, something like that. The beach. I think the beach was already in Donkey Kong Country, but just something new. I really love the Donkey Kong Country series. It's really near and dear to my heart, and I would love to see them continue it because Retro Studios did such a great job with Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Did such a great job with Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and Tropical Freeze. And I know that there are probably people who would rather want something else from Retro Studios. But it doesn't have to be Retro doing it. It could be, say, Next Level Games, who is known for actually Metroid Prime Federation Force. Maybe that's not a good example. They did Punch-Out Wii and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Great stuff. And Super Mario Strikers, the soccer game. So they could do it, or even Platonic Games, you know, the X-Rare people who made Yooka-Laylee. That would be a great thing for them to do. So yeah, I would love to see more Donkey Kong Country Returns. We could even call it Donkey Kong Country Returns. Fire it up.
I like it.
Yeah, and maybe we could even have something where it switches between hot and cold. You know, it would match the Switch stuff. You see where I'm going with Switch?
I like
yeah.
that.
So that would be really fun. So let's have more Donkey Kong Country Returns. Also more David Wise music. Also, you can play as Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
Lanky Kong. All right.
Okay, so my number 4 prediction. Now this kind of gets away a little bit from Nintendo franchises per se. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. In fact, we both are. And Final Fantasy did originally start on Nintendo systems.
That's right.
But anyways, I really enjoyed playing Final Fantasy 15 for the PS4. And this is pretty unlikely this would happen, but it'd be awesome if they released the game on the Switch. Because that would be, you know, like a whole new experience. And if they did that, I'd probably replay the game, because I really enjoyed it the first time around.
That's it! I've come up with a new recipe!
Beautiful.
So my number 4 is, well, I'm thinking that we're going to get an Animal Crossing, okay? In fact, this is one of my less likely predictions, but I'm pretty sure we are going to get an Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch. It is one of their big franchises. It got like 17,000 amiibo. And yeah, I mean, we got Happy Home Designer. Happy Home Designer and the other one, the board game for Wii U.
Oh yeah, what was that even called?
Amiibo Festival.
Oh yeah, Amiibo Festival. I think we played that all of one time.
So I got it for the Isabelle Amiibo. But I would like to see Animal Crossing come back in full force for the Nintendo Switch. Because I would like to see Animal Crossing on the big screen. But then I also love playing in portable. And did you know that the Nintendo Switch can play both?
What? Mind blown.
So, not only is it perfect for the Switch, but I would like to see something new. So that what would be cool for the next Animal Crossing is if your villagers were like Nintendo themed. So like you could like hang out with, say, Mario, Link, Ganon, you know, Pig Ganon. That would be fun.
I like a Ganon villager, not gonna lie.
But you could live in a Nintendo, you know, land type of village where you have mushroom houses and Hyrule castles. We already have Nintendo decorations for the house. Why not just have it for the entire village? And why not just have some villagers, you know, be Nintendo crossovers? And they don't have to all be crossovers. Like, it's just like a special one. Like maybe one village will have at least one Nintendo crossover. And it's like, my village has a Link, you know, my village has a Zelda. You want my Link? You want my Zelda? Let's try to get them to move to each other's towns. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Something special. And then we could have all the other animals, you know, tangy. So, and then I think that a game of this caliber where there is a crossover should be called Animal Crossing Over. Okay.
I like it. I like that idea. Right, so my number 5 and least likely prediction. So this again goes back to Final Fantasy because I love Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, plus one of my favorite games, period. And we heard a couple years back that they are working on an FF7 remake, which is taking forever to come out, I have to say. Anyways, I'd really love for them to release this FF7 remake on the Switch, expand their platform horizon. That would be amazing. So, pretty unlikely that's going to happen, but hey, one can dream, right?
You know, we deserve to have Cloud, you know, on a Switch game. He's becoming an amiibo.
Yeah, I mean,
two amiibo.
He's in Smash.
That's
so, I mean,
that's
come
one
on.
more than Little Mac.
Come on.
So
Exactly.
yeah, we should have Cloud on the Switch. I mean, he's already in Smash Brothers, you know.
Yeah, he's already crossed over into the Nintendo world,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
why not?
Let's do it. I would like to see Final Fantasy VII. In fact, I would like to see every Final Fantasy on the Switch.
Yeah.
Just put it all together in one giant compendium.
Yeah, and then we could have FF7 Amiibo, not just Cloud, but like
I
Tifa
like it. I'll buy
and
it.
Barret,
Tifa. I like
and-
that name.
Yeah, like that would be awesome. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah.
And Kate Sith.
And Kate
All right,
said-
moving on. All right, and my number 1 prediction I guess number 5. The one I want most is Metroid. Okay, just to put it out there, Metroid. Metroid needs to be on the Switch. I want a new Metroid, game starring Samus on the Switch. And, I actually prefer the 2D Metroids, like Super Metroid and Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion. So I would actually like to see that over a Metroid Prime. But here's the thing. I think there should be a game that combines the elements of 2D and 3D Metroid. So, like, let's say you're walking along 2D in Metroid. Maybe 2.5D graphics, where you're walking around as Samus. And then suddenly you go into a room and it becomes like a 3D environment. Like, you can have these mini action rooms that are actually 3D. So it just kind of shifts. It's not like Metroid Other M, let's not speak of that, where Samus, switches back and forth. But more like a game where the entire game is 2D, but there are segments of the game that are in 3D. I mean, like, I would take anything that they would give, but if we can only have one game and, you want to please the 2D and 3D fans, it's a 3D 2D.
It's a 3D 2D image.
And I would love to see, a game that combined the elements of 2D and 3D Metroid, and I think it could be called Metroid Switch. Because you switch between 2D and 3D.
What?
And it could be for the Nintendo Switch.
Wow. Amazing. Mind blown.
Here, take my money. So there you have it. Those are our 5 predictions each for Nintendo's E3 Spotlight Direct happening next week. Yeah. We just thank you so much for watching. Come back next week. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is when it's happening. But come back next week and you can... we'll have a video up of our reactions and what we thought. We'll have our discussion of what we thought of Nintendo's E3 Spotlight thing.
Yeah, and we'll see if any of our crazy predictions actually come true.
But hey, at least maybe we'll see something about Super Mario Odyssey. Yes, but thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more of us talking about these Nintendo things. This is a very exciting time, E3, so please keep it here at Pandas at Play for more Nintendo Switch and E3 coverage. And again, this was Alex, aka Mr. Panda.
And this was Tifa, aka Crystal Dragon.
Thanks again for watching, and until next time, until E3, this is it.
Yeah.
Bye!